Oh, thank you, Jesus! Second wind no longer directly heals the warrior while active. There's Warlords of Draenor's patch notes were just released tonight. So I thought I'd do a little intro video summary of what it is. Now, before I get into anything, the link is in the chat below, so by all means I'm not going to cover everything. This would be an hour-long video. So here's the summary. They've removed a few skills. Unholy Frenzy, Symbiosis, Holy Light, my personal favorite considering I'm a Holy Paladin, Rapid Fire, Hymn of Hope, Fell Flame, Cleave, and Skull Banner. So there goes that crit chance. Now this isn't all of them, that's just some of the ones that they had in the highlights. Once again, they're all listed down below. One kind of cool thing that they're adding is specific specializations for certain classes. Like, you know how Blizzard used to be casted by all mages? Well, now it's only casted by frost mages. And Guardian and Ancient Kings, one of my personal favorite spells, once again being a Holy Paladin, now is only used by prop paladins, sadly. Some of the debuffs that were removed and buffs that were added, debuffs including weaken armor and anything that slows cast speed, so that's all gone. The buffs include some buffs to the monk buffs. Man, I don't think I can say buffs anymore. Monk buff got 5% crit chance, and the Rising Sun move kick, Rising Sun kick, sorry, don't have them, has increased magic damage. And Blood Knight's got something silly. No one cares. Oh, big one I forgot. Some quality of life changes that they added. You know how you had to be behind a target in order to like crit with ambush or for it to do more damage? Well, now any behind the target skill move doesn't matter if you're behind the target anymore. So ambush, backstab, shred, all do the same damage wherever they are. As far as professions go, there weren't any changes. They did remove the passives completely though that like affected combat. Like mining used to give you stamina. That's gone. They added new talents for a few of the classes. Two of the big ones for today would be mages and warriors, which I'm going to cover. The new mage talents include Evanescence, Alter Time. A lot of the mage talents that they added, they completely revamped mage. Warrior is not affected so much, but mage, they changed every talent. So your mage is going to change completely come Warlords. The level 30 talent that they have is Alter Time. Now that's replacing the shield that you used to get, and it still does the same thing. Pretty much hasn't changed at all. Just now you get it at level 30. The level 75 talents that they had have completely been reworked. Now all the bomb talents are ones. They added Unstable Magic. Now what that does is it's a debuff that goes on them. Frostbolt, Fireball, and Arcane Blast has a chance to explode on impact for 50% more damage, and to all enemies within 8 yards. The level 90 talent is also completely reworked. Now you get Mirror Image, which is replacing Invocation, but the big plus is that Mirror Image now gets 50% of the spell power as opposed from 5%, which is a huge freaking amount. The other level 90 talent is Incanter's Chant. No, Incanter's Flow, I'm sorry. That's replacing Incanter's Ward. Now, what this does is you get 5% increased spell damage per stack. And while you're fighting in combat, you gain 1 stack every 10 seconds. And then once it reaches 5 stacks, you go back down to 1 stack. So every 50 seconds or so, you're going to be dealing 25% spell damage increase for 10 seconds. Then you go back down to 5. And rinse, repeat. Oh, I'm super excited for the new warrior talent, mainly because I hate fighting them. Second Wind got changed. Instead of actually healing them for ridiculous amounts of health in Arena, now it gives them a 10% leech buff. So 10% of the damage they do and healing done to the warrior is added back to the warrior. This the other level 90 talent for warriors that got changed was Bladestorm. Now that's now added to level 90. It switched places with Stormbolt there. Now you can't use shouts while using Bladestorm anymore, unless of course it's like taunt. That's pretty much it. Some pretty big ones here. A couple of stats have been removed from gear. Big ones being hit, expertise, dodge, parry, and there's been big changes to the remaining stats as well. Wow. Okay. Alright, looking at this, agility and intellect now are sources of crit chance. Not to mention attack power and spell power. Strength, on the other hand, doesn't give you the attack power bonus anymore. That's the change for right now until Warlords hit. Apparently, once Warlords hit, crit chance is completely removed from stats and it's being its own stat. Every class starts out with 5% base crit chance, and the agility using classes start off with base crit chance of 10%. One particular one I like, attack power, spell power, and weapon damage all directly affect how much damage spells do. Oh boy. Players now have a 100% chance to hit. 100% chance to hit all the time. There is a 3% chance to parry though, that's base for everything. Tanks, on the other hand, get a 6% chance to parry. The way they're compensating for the getting rid of the hit, they're changing all hit and expertise stats to crit, haste, and mastery. So you should see a decent sized DPS buff for all that hit. And the same goes with any specializations or passives that you have are all now reworked to give you either crit, mastery, or haste. Alright guys, that's just been the highlights of this patch. The page is ridiculously long, so just give it a quick read, find your favorite class, and let me know if there's any other big changes you guys like down below. If you enjoyed the video, thought it was informative, please subscribe, comment, tell me how much I suck. Just, do it down below. Alright, bye.